All right, part two to conflict solution. Settling it. I said I should talk about how to do that. One of the things that I do, and you may have your own way, is when something is upsetting to me and I know I need to find a way to handle it in a way that I will feel good about it later. And I say a scripture. The first psalm I learned was the 23rd Psalms, and so that's my go-to. I just start saying it to get myself in the right frame of mind. I share with you all that happened with the woman saving the seeds and how somebody insisted on taking them, and and the thing about that is everybody was doing it, and so everybody understood it. So it was kind of disconcerting that somebody would insist and get security and all that when everybody does that, and everybody accepts it. We understand anyway. But the woman I told you at the end, who was not even directly involved in the conflict, like I wasn't, kept talking negatively about it. So I said, well, why don't I just share one? I shared at the outset what I do, and that is I say the scripture over and over till I just feel better, and do something that's positive, or I don't do anything at all to make it worse. So that's one thing you can do. I talked about time before last, and I've talked about before, is you can give the person an excuse or a story, a positive story, something that calms you down, and say, well, maybe the person is has some kind of illness and they have to sit in this seat. I don't know, make up something. Or the person is just been all over it and nobody would allow the person to sit. They're frustrated. You just give them a story. That's one way to do it if you're trying to make a positive connection. Another thing you can do is look at yourself and say, okay, well, what else can I do? Do I need all these seats? They're not here yet. Or maybe they all are not coming. I don't know, but do I need it? And then just say, okay, you can have them, and hope that somebody, and in this case, me, somebody says, help her out. And that is give her two seats, and that settles it. And then decide, there's a decision. Then decide that you want to be in a positive space. I don't know if I've recorded this several times. The woman who insisted on the seat asked the woman next to her, if the woman jumped me, would you help me? And so my thing is, you do all that. Now you're afraid somebody might jump you and you ask somebody else to help you? Do you really want? Do you really want? And how can you get yourself? My thing still, how do you get yourself in a space where you're not having this fear thing, but you're having a love thing? And that is, you consider yourself, you think of the alternatives, you say some scripture, you say some motto, something to get you in a better space. And then when the solution is found, you lean into that and you move on. Hopefully that helps someone besides me.